You know who I am? Let us record great deeds this day and give these Urki scum a right royal hammering!
Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 22 of our Grombrindal Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, Grombrindal has cornered Crone Hellebron with an incredibly weakened army. We're just here to test out our new big guns. We are both fielding the Thunder Cannon, which is basically launching a bathtub full of explosives at the enemy. That is putting in warheads on foreheads at 550 miles or 550 range away there. I don't know if that's meters or what they consider that. The other one they have is the explosive shell, which is insane, but it looks like it has way less range at 150, so they're going to have to be much closer before we engage the explosive shell. We want to see how much damage the normal just steel launcher does. We also have the Drake Fire pistol brace, which are going to be a bit more long-ranged than the Iron Drake variant, having a little bit less missile strength as well to trade off for that. So we will see just how well they are doing for us. We also have some Iron Thunderers and the Flame Cannons with 814 missile strength. They are going to be a nasty artillery piece. We'll make sure that King Lun is back here filling up their ammo deposits, and I've got my sappers up front to drop landmines in the woods here just in case they try to run through the woods and do any nonsense. And then I'll have Grombrindal and the Runesmith to protect for Crone Hellebron flying over the top. Let's get this going. Start off with dropping down a landmine in the woods here. We'll pull back just a bit. We'll drop down another landmine just for good measure. And let's keep moving.
Nothing can stop us.
You guys stay here. Let's go ahead and drop down some trops. And caltrops right there sounds good. Right here as well, and then just directly up front. They are firing right away. They're just not in range of the flame cannon just yet. Everyone else, though, getting rocks and everything else launched upon them. Is this the shell the thing launches? Oh my. Yeah, blow up these Black Corsairs next. I'd like to see that happen. Launch on these Dark Shards. Your target is these. We are bullying up. Oh, there it is. Literally throwing the ball from Indiana Jones, the giant boulder that chases him. Alright, let's get these flamethrowers coming on back. So they don't get ambushed by Hellebron. These guys are getting shot at by... Is that a... Oh, they have a Reaper Bolt Thrower. Fair enough. We will respond in kind with a Bolt Thrower of our own. Landmines are hiding out in the woods there. We'll split them up just a little bit. Pull these Iron Thunderers back.
Move now! Barracks ready!
Perfect. Let's get you guys firing on those Reaper Bolt Throwers. And then we'll swing over to this direction and deploy some more nasty friends for them to deal with.
Flame cannon!
They're not quite in range of the Flame Cannon. Let's get a bit closer because Grombrindal is going to be... The Runesmith is going to be great at fighting Hellebron, as you would expect. Instead of a volley gun, let's drop the Hellblaster. Or the organ gun. My mistake. Hopefully you can actually get the shots down in there. Otherwise we're going to have a problem. Organ gun is not going to have any problems tearing apart the enemy though. Go ahead and drop some caltrops up front. Let that thing start firing away. Grombrindal is doing battle with Hellebron. He's going to have the worst day. Activate everything here. Let's go ahead and drop in the Rune of Breaking. Oh, she already ran. I will still drop in the Rune of Breaking. We are going to have to go into slow-mo to get some of this artillery goodness here. Just pulverizing that group of Dark Shards. They're close enough, but not going to work out for them. Let's get our sappers away since these Reaper Bolt Throwers seem to like them most of all. We'll drop in another organ gun here. Or the next variant up. Are they close enough to hit them with the explosive cannon? Well, that drops the range way back. They're enough. We'll pull on away. Drake fire pistols are obliterating. Like, there's nothing really here for them to be shooting at. They're still firing on the corpse of Helebron. Let's pull you two on back. Let the flamethrower start doing some work. Their fire seems to really make the game angry. Alright, Flame Cannon, you are not picking good targets. Fire on those Black Arc Corsairs. You turn on back around here and let's deal with these poor fools who just got absolutely mulched. Yeah, that deletes my frame rate if I get too close to those flamethrowers. They're firing something a little bit different than the normal fire. Move on forward a bit there. I think I stood in the way of my own volley gun like a big old doof. Good way to die for free.
Oh, Deadeye'll get him!
Go ahead and move on. Deadeye'll get him. Come on. Return fire there. Don't get killed for free by those dark shards. They're taking damage. We can't really get too close, but they're taking damage. And victory. LeBron is in March stance, so this will be a absolute defeat for her. Gotta keep our sappers out of their own line of fire there. A decisive victory. The highest kills going to these Reaper Bolt Throwers. Yeah, they were just blinking at my sappers the whole time. Completely forgot they had them, and not a lot we could do since I'm sure there was. We just decided to be foolish. Go ahead and drink to victory before we make too many excuses. And I think what we should do here is, after completing that successful mission and removing some grudges there, I think we should move and start either destroying these unpleasant settlements up here in the north so we don't have to deal with them anymore, or going ahead and claiming them, regardless of all of those negative traits there, just so we don't have to worry about our enemies taking it from us. Death Dealer needs himself some skills. We can grab him. A Flash Bomb actually sounds best, which gives us a active ability, which drops down a hex of -24 to their melee defense, 60% drop to speed and charge speed, and it lasts for a good bit of time there. I think it says effect duration 16 seconds. Oh, 2 seconds. I was full of nonsense. It only lasts 2 seconds. Listen, that's long enough for the artillery team to lay waste to an entire line. Let's throw in a granary here at the Black Pillar. Make sure everything's going well there. We have got many armies moving up to deal with what has already happened. Reclaim our lost holds. We're not going to attack out at Valkia here at the Frozen City. Our Dawi are actually going to defend quite well behind the walls. So if she comes in and attacks, we'll be able to blast most of these dudes apart, since all of the flying units will fly right over the top and be nice and juicy targets for our Quarrelers. Spinner's obviously going to come over and assist if he can, but he is a bit weakened, so we're going to want to be careful. Also, we know, based on trying to select a mission, that Malekith is up here at the Shard Bastion, so we want to keep an eye on him, because he's probably going to make his way over to the fortress, since he knows we're no longer over here. Last Lord is going to be Alden. Unfortunately, due to the unstable nature of the elves, I'm going to keep him down here. I don't trust any of them. And the second we leave is the second we get stabbed in the back. So we are going to instead just throw in a Trinket Maker. We're going to be real greedy with these two, since they are kind of just border settlements. And we'll leave Alden to do all of the defending. That is going to be our turn for now. And Valkia has decided that waiting for a siege is a weakness. They assault the Frozen City. I actually have no idea if we're going to be able to hold. Auto-Resolve thinks it'll be a valiant defeat. I think if we play our cards very well here, we should have no trouble defending. They have some nasty units in Khorne's Bloody Fist and the Knights of the Brazen Throne and Valkia herself. All of their mages are also going to be an extreme issue, so we will do what we can. Take a quick look at the terrain. Okay, so chances are they're going to spread out as wide as they can. We're going to need to find one place to hold up at and just blast away at them. Let's see it. Alright, so Volkia is coming in from this other side on the left here, and so is her Mage and Horn's Bloody Fist. That's a nasty combo all rolling together. They're only attacking from two fronts. Very interesting. Well then, we can kind of try to hold either right this position here, since there's only one way up from the south, one from over here, and then so basically only 3 positions in. You can claim this position. I don't think there is a final victory point. Oh, there is. That's unfortunate, and it puts a pretty sizable hamper on things. They'll just try to run over to the victory point if they can't claim where they're trying to attack from. Well, in that case, maybe we want to lure in Volkia. We'll take Volkia's side first, so we'll go make sure we know where all of our normal warriors are. Get off the walls for now. We will decide who stays on the walls and who doesn't, because it's going to be a bunch of nonsense flying on in. We'll have the Dwarf warriors with great weapons. I think these guys will be the best to stick to the walls, because that's where Volkia and Korn's Bloody Fist will be arriving. So we'll do you here.
Dwarf warriors!
I think just the one unit to try to keep it. They are going to die, basically. But how can we make sure their death is worthwhile?
Quarrelers!
Grab these quarrelers. Honestly, we may just hold up in this position over here. Make sure we're blasting away at them the entire time we are able. Alright, let's set these quarreler teams in. We'll bring these guys a little ways back so that Volkia can't shut down multiple teams at once. I want to focus all of our quarrelers over here on this side. So let's get everyone so we know who's where. You're not activating the tower at all, buddy. Fix your positioning. These towers, just the 100 damage, so it's not great. So, quarrelers, let's get that going. One here. Unit standing there. Just a blanket of unfortunate, needly death. We'll have the Dwarf Warriors waiting in the wings as well. Miners can actually hold a line for a fair amount of time. These guys are involved. Let's go ahead and make sure we know where everyone is. Let's go ahead and put these dudes a little bit further back. We're going to have everyone with a crossbow on this side. Put one of the other miner teams here. They have any flyers? No, but they do have that obnoxiousness. So you guys will sit up there on those towers, and then we'll have just a group of normal warriors defending this one. Probably won't be defending for very long, but your death will be honorable. Let's get the guard miners in the back, or at least the lord miners. And we can have our catapults a little ways further back, trying to launch death at the enemy from afar. Which side would be easier? Probably up here. Set them up on the bluff. And lob the rocks over our own buildings there. Probably the best to set them up on this then. The very least of the obstructions. Leave them here. Are we going to survive? And maybe.
Dwarf warriors!
Grab some more warriors. Throw them in front there. We just want Volkia to go after the warriors first, and not the others. Let's grab these warriors, and we'll leave them over to defend the artillery team. Although we may be allocating too many resources. Either way, do a tier 1 tower there. And another tier 1 tower. Is this one going to be effective buried back here? Absolutely not. What an awful tower placement. Does this one give us more, not just more armor? Okay, well, let's get another tower in on this other side then. I hate to split that, but we can at least be weakening them before they go over. Everyone is as ready as can be. And no reason to group those guys. Let's get this battle going. Getting hit with the spell already off the bat, but it is probably the best possible person to be hit with it, can't lie. Start blasting away at Valkia. I think shooting Valkia is going to be a bad idea for them. Swing over to the other side here while we can. Don't have a lot of time. Make sure everyone's got good targets.
War of vengeance!
Knock down the demon spew if you can. Oh, I lied. Shoot down the severed claw one.
Grudge thrower!
Hit it, shades. Oh, that unit got obliterated. Alright, every single person with a crossbow, we're gonna ignore Valkia to start. Obliterate the Bloody Fist. Wherever Valkia crashes down in is going to be a bad time no matter what. Jumper. Hoping these Chaos Trolls here would get involved, but they're not. Makes things a bit dicey. Get you guys out in front. No, actually, hang back.
Rage fast! Come on!
You boys as well. Hang back just a little. Now I want to save for upgrades to the towers themselves. They have docked at the walls. Bad day. Go ahead and set up here. Made a mistake. That's going to probably cost us. Pretty huge. Alright, let's drop in another tower here. Valkia is annihilating this unit, as what one would expect. Horn's Bloody Fist is almost gone. Let's go ahead and switch targets to these Demonettes. You're very smart keeping these Chaos Trolls outside. I don't think they're doing it for any reason other than because they feel they have to. We could summon in... Any miners we summon for now are just going to get killed. Let's hold off then. Got a tower going in there. Let's throw in another tower here. Get as many of the tier 1 Plink Plink towers as we can. Next target is this guy outside. Valkia, we're probably not going to be able to shoot to death. Everyone else, maybe.
Kill them!
Bring you forward. You fight with these Demonettes.
Yes, Fame! Attack the Orcs!
You all move forward as well. Artillery team is firing away. Hopefully at
Grudge thrower!
Severed Claw if I can help it. Blasting away at those Marauders. Not a bad target. Come on back over. Valkia has routed off that unit as one would expect her to. Looks like... I'm not sure what's being cast there. I think she's got her shield up. Bit of invulnerability going down. Go ahead and summon in some miners back here in the back to kill their mage.
For the ancestors!
No matter what, we'll make sure this mage is gone.
As you command! The clans unite!
Bunch of nasty coming down.
Miners!
Keep those miners where they're at. They've got to hold that position.
For the
Go ahead and pull these Quarrelers back because there's no real reason to stick in and get killed.
Nothing can stop us!
Pull back.
It is a reckoning!
Get out of that Chaos Troll hide.
Will do! Kill
Go ahead and get a charge in on these Marauders. Kill them as they come on down. We're up to 800. Can we get anything just to slow these fools down? We can. I don't know why my artillery team's moving forward. Just don't give them targets is the secret. Gonna be too slow. Now you guys have to sacrifice your lives, unfortunately. You fought well. We're gonna save up to the cannon tower there. It's 1150.
For the ancestors! Quarrelers!
We may regret not firing on Valkia. She's just a small target, so she's actually very hard to end up hitting. Slaughtered those ogres, though, or those trolls.
Attack! Killers!
Come on, guys, get in there and beat down on the Valkia.
For the ancestor gods! Moving out! Find your targets! Glory to God!
Fire away, fire away. Let's go ahead and get this thing upgraded.
Quarrelers!
Quarrelers.
Miners! Quarrelers!
Yeah, best target is going to be Valkia now at this point. Over on the other end where we have definitely lost the battle. Artillery team's about to get completely annihilated by some hounds. At least behold this wall, right? Wrong. That's really unfortunate. We could have probably held. Swing on back over, get these guys back involved against Valkia when we're able. Get you guys forward. No, 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 come on back. They realize that they are being, he wasn't being chased.
Get them!
Go ahead and come back over. Fire all crossbows on Valkia. She is absorbing that ammunition or that damage like it's nothing. Alright, he's coming on back now, so let's pull away.
Our fire undimmed! Targets Lord!
Yeah, they've run off my artillery team pretty quickly there. Keep saving the defensive points at this point.
Kazoo! Bring them down! Strike out!
Go ahead and jump in on this guy while we can.
Yes!
They put them on guard mode.
Guard it!
Everyone blast away at this sorcerer.
No! Shoot the water!
Who's gonna go ahead and charge in on my quarrelers then?
Attack the
Fair enough.
orcs! Shoot the water!
Just trying to ignore everyone on this other side here. Alright, let's throw in another cannon tower. I would say back here. Blast away at the fools that are coming up on our flank there.
Dwarf warriors!
Alright, some more warriors are biting.
Get them down!
Come on, turn and fire. I don't know why you guys are in such large formation.
Through!
Kill that sorcerer.
For Grombrindal!
Alright, we are out of foot soldiers.
For the ancestor
Done about as
gods!
much damage as we can, though. Keep firing. Saving these miners below for an optimum time and to just kind of slow down time as needed. Unfortunate. A lot of enemies over here still, and we really have the Hornet Berserkers outside to deal with as well.
Miners!
These miners over.
Through!
Some lads have decided to come on back and keep fighting. Let's get in front of our quarrelers then.
They have
Kind of hang
wronged
here.
us.
Their sorcerer is dead. The trolls are about to run. Every quarrel focused on Valkia.
For the ancestors!
While you guys started moving forward, just shoot the arrows at Valkia.
Dwarf warriors! Withdraw!
You know how incredibly difficult she is to hit. Oh, she's got the invulnerability too. Alright, so everyone stop firing on Valkia. It'd be a waste.
They are relentless!
Move away from Valkia. Alright, the invulnerability is broken. Get back in there.
Pump those dwarven legs!
And now we just start delaying. That won't work. I will put a delay platform over here, as well as a damage tower. We gotta play as absolutely scummy as possible if we want to try to win this. Kill these trolls.
For the High King!
As soon as we're out of quarreler ammo too, it's pretty well over.
Charge!
Come on back this way.
Let's start shooting!
Lord is going to be dead very soon. He has taken almost no damage. That gore feast is incredible.
For the ancestor gods!
He's been nom-nomming on souls the whole battle.
Let the vengeance be!
Oh, they just call it a loss there. I'm disappointed. They're like, nah, dude, we're out of ammo. We're out. Some pretty bad misplays on our part, but I think we fought and did a good deal of damage. We managed to slay one of their sorcerers, hopefully for good. Hopefully he didn't have the Immortal trait just yet. We killed off some of their demonettes, as well as the Furies, some trolls, and the Bloodthirster. And she claims the town. Yes, sure enough. Alright, well, Alden has become a creator, and we've completed the mass production Technology. We have a new grudge, the Savage Settler for the Frozen City, as we could have expected. Go ahead and be smart and claim Shagrath here. Hopefully get some replenishment. So I think Volkia can reach. Just barely not. I mean, I have no doubt. But I do have bazookas. Let's go ahead and jump to friendly territory in under Empire stance, see if we can't lure her out. She should feel that she has the superior army there. From Grombrindal, we are going to have you just claim this. Yeah, I've decided. Chaos Wastes belong to the Dawi. No one else but us. We could sack the settlement for a bit of gold. Oh, I think we might want to. It's going to be a lot of money to repair, though, so let's not. Just thought about that. We've gained an Archivist and a Powder Maker.
You know who I am.
House of Ruin is covered in weapons platforms. Let's go ahead and destroy these. We'll get as much infrastructure built up as we can.
Don't you fret, it's done.
And we'll get back moving. Grombrindal, do we want to start passing skill points out to others because you are so excellent in battle? I sure think so. With the Forging, probably not a bad idea either, just we have constant extra Source of Oath gold flowing. He's up to 49, so that means we will not be able to get the Ancestral Grudge if we so wish then. Let's make this a smart decision then. I think we would rather have the Grudge for when we do end up fighting against Skaven and Greenskins. Any amount of extra damage is going to be nice. Extra experience for other lords, fair. But I like Grombrindal being an absolute raid boss, so that's what we're going to go for.
How can I help?
King Lun. Let's go ahead and just break open the casks. Let you guys decide. Do we want King Lun to be a Deadeye, or do we want him to have a Grudge Raker?
For the wisdom of
Mulgrim. You are embedded in an army, so we will go ahead and grab the Rune of Speed. Start working down your Rune of Magic.
I'm ready.
Perfect. Alright, it looks like the enemies have retreated on out of Ashrak. Let's go ahead and jump into the Underway. See if we can't lure them into an ambush they don't want. We've got a lot of tanks. Not much as far as infantry goes. We have a lot of tanks and a lot of ability to set up explosives and all sorts of other things. Let's see how well the armored advantage is there. Brethia is moving up to help as well. It is very stressful to have this. Listen, I don't trust any of the army this large on friendly shores. Agreement or no. That's why Alden's down here doing nothing. We could help them out and come claim the Plain of Dogs. Problem is, still deteriorating. If we claim it before they do and then gift it to them,
ready.
I'm sure that would make friends. We just have to trespass first. And if we're wrong here, that could get us in even more trouble. Alright, so let's move you back up north, even though I wanted you to come do some scouting. Let's see if it's worth it to try to claim this. What are you guys waiting on? Trespassing and starting a war with the Heralds of Ariel sounds bad. Fortunate. Alden, you were trapped back here amongst allies. If we just leave you where you are at. For technology. Assembly lines increases the recruitment speed for our helicopter units. I think the Oath of the Crew, so we drop the upkeep for all of our artillery. It sounds amazing. Not to mention the reload time. So we will swing on in and see what lord hasn't been moved besides Alden. Alden is going to be there for a while. I'm pretty sure war with the Wood Elves is basically a guarantee. Alright, how many more heroes can we afford? 2 more Runesmiths and 2 more Thanes. I think the Runesmiths give us a good bit of buff. Thanes, not so much. Especially the Grungni ones that give us a bit extra research rate. Sounds good to me. Welcome, Yori.
It shall be done.
You are tier 1, though, which is the only negative there. Then we can grab another Thane over here at the Great Arena. Also with Grungni, welcome, Thorhall. We have so many Grungni-blooded Dawi running around. I think we go for Blade Master for you when we find an army for you to get slotted into. Probably up here with Oldest. He doesn't have himself a Thane, he needs one. Anyone extra to hold the line. Give it to turn, see how our Under Empire ambushes work out.
Birds bore me. Throw in some ale when you're talking.
Let's see. They want me to join their war against Wintertooth. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to continue to tick up relations with all of the friendly nations here, because most of them are at war with Wintertooth. So we will join your war for your meager bit of gold. Oh, Throg's right on the friendly shore. Oh, great. But the Hmong did take the bait. A whole bunch of champions are going to rush to meet us. Hopefully we have what it takes to defeat them. We'll grab the Root of Sanctuary, throw it on one of our tanks here, give it a bit more survivability. Take a quick look at where we're fighting. Got a nice, I mean, it's still choke pointy, but very nice and open. Let's blast them apart. And let's get right to it. Bit of a weird opener there. I had to stop the recording quickly because it looked like the game was going to crash, and I was hoping my whole pewter didn't drop there. So luckily we're still here. We have all of the cannons. I'm very excited. Oh, let's let I eat on our grudge tanks as well. Let's get some closer looks. The grudge tank is an amazing looking model. Obviously it has a bit of funkiness with the Dawi hanging out in the front, but it still looks quite nice. Got a bit of a rattle going on. I'm sure if you shot one of these tanks, nothing explosive would happen. Got the Ballistae ones. They can actually fire while moving, so we're going to use them as kind of a skirmish cavalry, if you will. All sorts of juggernauts rolling around in the back here. Alright, I kind of like the setup they gave us to start, though. Let's throw the sappers up front. We can kind of set up just like a obstacle course of death as they roll backwards. We do have to worry about their cavalry and their lord, though, so we want to be very careful. Sappers, we'll throw just all of the ones with cannons together. The bolt throwers can actually move and fire at the same time.
We have scores to settle.
Perfect. Hang you out up front. Lord as well.
Kill orcs.
I decided we're going to keep them all in one little death ball of heroes. Let's get this battle
Artillery ready.
started. I want the cannon juggernauts in the middle. These two I'm going to scoot apart just by one so they're not tripping over each other there. They can still be pretty closely deployed. And then we'll have the artillery for the steam tanks blasting apart the sides.
Satisfy the grudge.
They do kind of perform as mobile artillery. They also, though, have a bonus versus infantry in melee, almost no weapons defense, so they basically just charge in, do damage, and tear out someone that's already been blasted apart. Just want to keep that in mind. Let's get this battle going. We're going to start things off by dropping down some landmines.
Ready.
Drop down some landmines and pull back. Everyone else,
It is a reckoning.
advance.
Anu, plow through. War
Especially you guys. We'll have the heroes all moving forward as well.
vengeance.
Start pulling backwards. Let's start throwing down caltrops.
Vengeance.
So they get caught in the caltrops while they're trying to move through the landmines. Keep moving backwards. Let's go ahead and throw down a ballista team here, since they are the most expendable of the lot.
For the ancestors.
Same thing on this side. Throw out a ballista team. Have our ballistas start firing on their horsemen.
Barracks ready. Like the vengeance. Begin.
Start blasting them apart.
Fire on the orcs.
I want you guys both in guard mode. Oh, those are proximity mines. Let's try to figure out exactly what that was. Let's get a little ways away from our mines.
Now.
We need more artillery teams right now. Swing back and forth. Where's our sappers at?
Orcs ready.
Come on over and drop down a volley gun.
War machine.
Volley gun, start blasting apart those champions on the
We
flanks there.
demand blood.
Just roll you forward just a bit.
War machine ready.
Throw you guys forward as well. Let's go ahead and throw in some miners. We're going to almost use these miners as the Skaven. An expendable lot,
Master the throne.
to be sure.
Ready to serve.
Turn the volley gun, let it start firing.
Fire. Wasted.
Tear 'em up.
Artillery. Range fire. Range fast.
Go ahead and pull back just a little there.
Withdraw.
Go ahead and place this group of volley gun and just start falling back.
Dwarven legs.
Sappers, we want to throw in a organ gun here. It's a bit close.
Artillery ready. Kill them.
Throw yourself into the middle.
Spain.
Oh, no, you guys have to stay and fight. We will throw...
Move. Pump those
Start falling back.
dwarven legs. Go.
Alright, start blasting apart anyone that gets up on the boys.
Thunderers.
They got destroyed there. Start blasting away with the organ gun. May just be a little bit too many of them.
Fire on the Urks!
Keep falling back.
Aye, as you command! Pull out!
Keep blasting away, don't stop.
Yes!
Landmine go, and then pull back.
Range far, range
Didn't work.
fast.
Landmine go.
Show us the target!
You guys go ahead and charge in. We are getting overwhelmed.
Barracks ready!
Alright, hopefully those guys do just decide to retreat.
Throw!
Explosion, keep moving backwards.
Range fast!
That is so many champions.
Side the grudge. Ready!
Fall back behind the juggernauts.
For the ancestor gods!
Let's keep this organ gun here just because, or the volley gun there, just because it's not going to be that useful where it currently stands.
Our fire undimmed!
Go ahead and charge in, break them, or not. Get in there, miners.
Miners! Have at them!
Get as many of these juggernauts falling back as we can. You turn and fire.
For the Caravan Corps! Thunderers! Withdraw! Kill Urks!
Bit of a nasty situation we found ourselves in here.
Show us the target, Lord! Pick your targets well! Go!
Keep falling back.
The clans unite!
I think this is going to end up being a win, but it's going to be a win that we take some damage on.
Put those dwarven legs!
Keep falling back. These sappers need to fall back as well. The grudge tank is just getting crushed,
Put
pulled
those
away.
dwarven legs!
Our lord just can't keep up.
Stop! Pull out! Our fire
Blast apart these last two here. Focus fire together.
Pick your targets well!
Our master engineer is completely stuck.
Obey me! Go!
We get him out of this nonsense here. I don't know if we can. May just be one too many.
Kill the old sweaters!
No, stay out of melee.
Back out!
You guys keep falling back.
They have wronged us! Take them down!
Gotta keep focus firing this one unit here.
Targets well! Yes!
Our lord is fighting probably to the very end. Those sappers are done. Those juggernauts are done.
Axes out, lads!
Keep falling back. Don't give it up.
Thunderers!
More landmines. You're back. Perfect.
Range fire!
Charge over here. You keep... not getting in melee is
Nothing can
bad.
stop us! Fire on the foe!
Start blasting at that
Take
blob.
him down! For
Hank, use that mass to pull
mountain
through.
and home! Pull out! Kazu! Show us the target, Lord!
Where can we summon in some miners to slow some fools down? I don't know that we can.
The clans unite!
We are coming up on the end of how far away we can retreat. Drop down the landmine and run.
We are relentless! Select target!
Keep running, dude.
Far range fast! Thunderers!
Pull back.
Plow through! Pull out! Charge! Get in close!
Away from that. Get away from that. Keep firing. Drop down some more landmines. Pull back.
Nothing can stop us. The rune's claw.
Rotate around if we're able here.
Move now.
Gonna have to use the high mobility of these juggernauts to our advantage. Exploding as many of these guys as we can. It's I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep it going. Landmines are doing well there. Keep falling back.
Off we go.
Surely you're gonna give up eventually.
It is a reckoning.
Power right through this group here.
The
You guys as well.
Let the vengeance begin. Cause you can, cause you kick, ha! For the ancestor gods.
Pull away from the enemy.
The ancestors.
The runes glow. War of vengeance. Put those dwarf.
Gotta find a way to keep retreating, although I think they may have retreated their last.
Machine ready.
Keep moving. Don't stop.
Miners, move.
Grudge tank, run!
Plow through.
My armored division's having the worst day.
War of vengeance.
Pull through. We gotta get you guys out of melee before you can do anything at all.
Plow through.
My 2 remaining juggernauts need to keep moving.
Go! Charge! Aye, lad, I'll do it.
Start blasting. Can you hand out ammunition to anyone? No. Start blasting then.
Move now!
Miners, chop them up.
Attack the axe! Get them!
Burn and blast.
Axes
You
out,
keep moving.
lads.
Sappers keep moving as
Nothing
well if
can
you're able.
Stop us! Move now! Cut! Yes!
Alright, our Lord's back. Bring him over here with the juggernauts. Pull away.
Fire on your command.
I don't know why you decided to charge in there. Oh, you're in melee mode. That would be why.
Back out! For the ancestors!
That's the grudge tank here. You just have to keep retreating.
Move now!
Alright, you turn and start firing.
For the Carabs and Corps! Artillery ready!
Keep rolling.
Blow through!
Can't stop, can't stop.
Ready! Withdraw!
Ah, those sappers are gone now.
Rune of smiting.
See if we can get the Rune Lord back, or the Rune Smith back.
Plow through.
This guy is barely alive. Luckily, he is very quick.
Move.
Alright, there's our gap. Gotta roll through it or else.
Charge!
Break these units here.
Mountain and horn!
Go ahead and fire on this group.
Ready!
Can't stop, keep rolling.
Fast!
These guys are back.
Those dwarven lads! For the Callous Anchor!
Keep taking the shots where you can. Go ahead and blast into these Marauder Spearmen there.
Our fire undimmed! Move! Charge!
Roll over this way.
Strike out!
Oh, our sappers are back. Okay, these are the guys with the organ gun.
Charge!
Drop that down. We may need to sacrifice this guy in response there.
Range
Pull on
fire,
away.
range fast.
Keep these juggernauts rolling.
Through!
We're about to lose our Lord there as well.
Yes! Move! Go! The next kill is ours! Stop!
They can just get rid of these Marauders here before the volley gun gets taken out.
Strike out!
Come on, break them.
Da!
Everyone in this group needs more melee attack.
Ranging targets!
Oh, I don't know.
Pop those dwarfen legs!
It's gonna be a tough one.
Fire
Keep
on
blasting.
the foe. Moving out!
Keep moving.
Tear them down!
Nah, the sappers are gone.
Mounted at home.
Nah, we just didn't get any good targets.
Aye!
Pull back.
Nothing can stop us! Pull out!
Ah, that one of those juggernauts got caught. I don't know. I think they're gonna continue to fight no matter what's going on, just because of the circumstances here. They have so many more than us.
Axes out, lads!
Burn and fire.
Be its reach. Get him! Get moving!
Just gotta keep kiting him around as much as we can. These organ guns, that organ gun's gone. Ah, we tried with it though.
Vengeance! Yes! Tell! Vengeance!
Keep scooting.
Strike out!
You guys take a shot. Get this Lord back over.
We are
Start rolling again. You guys start rolling as well.
Charge!
Tank's gonna get tired eventually.
For the High King! By Grombrindal!
Alright, I think the break is gonna start happening.
Ready!
See if we can get you guys to withdraw, and maybe we can fight another day.
On the way! Come on!
Gonna withdraw a weird
For the
direction, okay.
ancestor gods! Come on! Off we go! Charge!
Pull on away.
For the Kara's anchor!
Let's get it close to the side, and then we'll withdraw it there.
Kill the
You guys can actually keep doing some more damage before you leave.
Wronged us!
You as well, turn and fire.
On the foe!
You cannot. Let's get you withdrawing.
Pull out!
Really?
Plow through!
Okay, well.
Moving out!
We continue to fight then.
Ready! Go! Off we go!
Alright, they got charged. We may lose this group of juggernauts.
Ready!
Really low armor, but very mobile.
Fast! For the ancestors! Strike out!
Keep moving.
War of vengeance!
Just leading everyone on a merry chase.
Pump those dwarven legs! We fire on your command!
Gotta stay away from those javelins.
Strike out!
Turn and shoot once.
Aye!
Gotta move
Nothing
quick.
can stop us! Range
You
far,
turn and take
range
one shot
fast.
into this group. You do the same
Shoot
here.
the Wazzocks.
Good, keep
Let
moving.
the vengeance begin!
Fire, fire, fire. Come on, guys. Shoot. Nah, they're not gonna do it.
Kazakh, ha!
Alright, well, while they're distracted, turn and fire. You guys keep rolling
Blood.
to the very end.
The clans unite. Pump those
We had this level of Micah earlier on. We probably could have won, but
The clans unite.
was not to be the way.
For the ancestors. War of vengeance.
Keep it going. Just get out of the way. We can keep blasting in.
They have wrong. Shoot the Wazzocks.
Turn and fire. Let's actually get these tanks moving together.
Range far, range fast. Charge. On the way. War machine.
Alright, let's
ready.
move it sideways there.
Kazakh, ha!
Oh, a bit of damage from those javelins. Lost another one of the two of the models. They're gone. They're not coming back. These guys got caught in a melee.
Come on! Be it ready!
Blast them while you have some space.
Let the vengeance begin!
Amazing sound design on those cannons, though.
Strike out! The clans unite!
One thing I will say while we get beat.
Strike out!
Shot keep rolling. I think they do reload while they actually roll, so yeah, we'll keep fighting.
Well. Go!
to the absolute very end.
Yes! Yes! Nothing can stop us! Charge!
Scoot around them.
Move off! Take them down!
Another shot in. Perfect.
Ready to serve!
It does its damage.
Move!
This thing has next to no damage in health, though, so as soon as these javelins catch it, that's pretty much game.
Down!
Gotta try to break these javelins with a couple shots. Alright, charge in. Keep moving.
Mountain and home!
Either we break the javelins or we don't. Come on, Terror. Do your thing. Oh, look at it, charge it in.
Reckoning.
Champions. We broke them. Perfect. Get
Move
moving.
off. Shoot those Wattocks.
Exactly what we needed.
Yes, hey, Kazook.
Get a shot into this weakened group here.
Let the vengeance begin. Kill them all in Beard's
Get in and
Reach.
terrify
We
them
are
off as well.
relentless.
Hopefully it actually works. Oh, are they champions? Are they going to actually stick in and fight?
The clans
Use them like a
unite.
chariot then.
Strike out.
I cannot believe these last two tanks are sticking it out.
Now. Move. On the way.
Alright. Gotta use you as a battering ram on that group there, otherwise no
And home.
have to waste some of their ammunition.
Range far, range fast. Pick
They
your
shot in on them.
targets Well. Aye, as you command.
The steam tank of death.
No, it is a reckoning.
No, they say as they get crushed.
Yes.
Run!
Move now.
Those are axes. Run! Run quicker. Well done, tank.
Kazukan Kazikita. Plow through.
Outpace these monkey men.
Kill the oath splitters.
I
We
have
demand blood.
newfound respect for the steam tank or the grudge tank.
Charge.
Either one, honestly. That was a bad shot.
Ready to serve.
Honestly, though, if they fire one more time, they could probably charge in.
Kazook, bring out the axes. Bring out the axes. Guns back out.
Ah, no, one more charge. Oh, they got the shot off. They charge in from the side. Does that break them?
Vengeance.
Oh, it doesn't. Keep moving then. Shatter this other group.
Move now.
You guys turn. Get a shot in.
Kill the off.
This is as ridiculous as it gets. And apologies if this is boring. I will put we'll try to find a better battle in the next episode here. Because they will put a link to the end of this battle here, but it's going to be probably the rest of the episode, this fight.
Yes. Shoot.
We are literally just fighting till our ammunition's gone, pretty much. Alright, do your damage.
Take them down.
Balance of power is still firmly on their side. Their lord is still very much alive.
For the ancestor gods.
Alright, let's move along there.
For the
We'll have you break formation, go break these champions.
Satisfy the grudge. Come on.
Keep scooting on away. Once reloaded, we'll let you fire on this group. You go ahead and fire on them as well. Oh, a miss. That is not needed right now.
Get in close.
Get another shot in. Ba-boom. Please. Nope, you gotta run. Took too long.
Are we ready?
They should break this unit. They may get countercharged in return, though. They run them right over, at the very least.
Move. Get moving.
They're terrified off. Perfect.
Killers.
Well, we're not going to win, but we're at least going to embarrass as many as we can.
Kazook.
Just shot in and keep going.
For Grimnir. Off we go.
Keep plowing through. Do not get caught. That'll be the end for the tank.
Bring out the axes. Pump those dwarven legs. Strike out.
They're exhausted, these Marauder Spearmen. Don't let them catch you.
For the ancestor gods.
Out of melee mode, we'll crash through these guys here and keep moving. Scare off these champions. Keep taking your shots.
Fight. Yes. Down.
Blast them, and then we're going to take the charge on this group here. We should just be able to blast through the line.
Ready. Charge.
Interesting, they're accepting those charges a lot better now.
Vengeance.
They're not allowing their leadership to waver as well. That group's terrified off, though. Yeah, I think we're basically just postponing the inevitable at this point. Go ahead and blast these champions here.
For the High King. Bring out the axes. Attack. Move now.
Yeah, I'm fine with going around them. No, they're gonna get caught this time.
Close. Go.
Use that mass to say no.
Guns back out.
Blast them.
For the Karas Angkor.
Keep moving. You guys turn and fire.
Understood, Lord.
To bully these champions while we can.
Satisfy the grudge.
Ah, you thought we were charging? Wrong. We were
Moving out.
faking.
Move now.
Get another shot in, please.
Be its reach.
Excellent. Blasting a few more back to their makers.
Shoot those
Turn and fire. No, we don't have enough time to turn. Alright, they're out of ammunition. That's enough then.
Ready! War of vengeance! Our fire undimmed!
Alright, you turn. Fire into these champions.
Targets well. Get moving!
Then we'll go ahead and have you withdraw. Leave while you can.
For
You two.
Grimnir.
That's the battle. Why are you retreating that way? Well, this tank's not going to make it. Go, dude, go. They're on your tail. We are down to 2 soldiers. They are down to only 300. Oh, it got caught.
Vengeance.
No.
Withdraw.
Because of the unit it is, it's going to stand and fight to the very death.
We are ready.
Oh, we don't even get to see it get destroyed. Oh yeah, there it is. The barrel breaks and the Dawi inside are no more. We fought hard and fought for a very long time there, but alas, it was for nothing. We will claim that valiant defeat. We lost 2 of our sappers, unfortunate, as well as the grudge tank. We got 1 grudge tank remaining, some very weakened heroes, and then the rest of our juggernauts, which are going to be a very, very solid core. We learned that we absolutely cannot handle using these guys, the micro of handling using these guys as a minefield and field artillery team. What we'll do for future battles with sappers is we'll leave them back, let them deploy their field artillery, and then move in from there. We can even use them. We'll just try to use them a little bit more defensively rather than offensively, since they are still the Dawi. We'll through the Runer's Sanctuary on this grudge tank here, and then we'll accept our loss. Avalorn is mobilizing towards settlements. We get ourselves a Brewmaster and a Shield Breaker. And the Vile Horde grudge has been issued. And it's unfortunate, they have retreated themselves back to Ashrak, while we have been kicked back down the path here. Well, with that defeat, we will be recruiting up some more tanks, because such is the way. For now, I'm out of time. I've been Space Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I will see you on the next one.